Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the ugliest Roblox limiteds I think I've ever seen. As you guys can see on the screen now, we're taking a look at an item called NFL Wilson Golden Football Head. And this is actually a brand new limited that came out a few days ago. If we were to take a look at the description, it says celebrate the holidays and sport your look with your own limited edition NFL Wilson Golden Football Head. And then it says on sale only from 12/25 to 12/26, meaning that this is one of those items that went on sale for a certain amount of time, went off sale, and then went limited, which is basically how they handle all their sponsored limiteds and pretty much every limited now. And as you can see, its best price right now is 900 Robux, but none of this really matters nearly as much as how ugly this item actually is. As you guys can see, just from this little preview alone, it is a golden football, they weren't lying about that, but the texture of this just seems really low quality. I don't know if this is an issue with like the preview. I'm going to take this in game and we'll find out in a second. But just based off this preview, it looks really low quality, the texture. And on top of that, there's something about this that just looks so hideous to me. Like, I don't think I would have made a video on this if this looked like a normal limited. But this is just so ugly, I think this might actually be the ugliest limited I've ever seen on the website. And honestly, this item alone just gave me the idea of a future video where I could potentially just make a top 10 list of the ugliest limiteds on the entire website. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see that, because I have no problem doing that. But this item would definitely take #1 on the list, I think. I don't think there is a single item uglier than this. But if we were to take this into 3D view so you guys could see the rest of the hat, even the NFL logo is low quality, surprisingly enough. I mean, look, the text is basically unreadable over here. You just see Wilson here, but this part is unreadable. It's the something. I don't know what this says here. Like, it's just so low quality. And then this one, I mean, I don't know if you could read this if you don't know what this says already. Like, I know this says National Football League, which is what the NFL stands for. But I think if I didn't know what this said, I mean, obviously I'd figure out this part right here, the football, which is definitely the hardest part. Like, I can't understand anything here aside from ball here. But yeah, I think if I didn't know what this already said, this would also be somewhat hard to read as well. And of course, since this is a limited really quickly, I do want to take a look at the quantity sold and original price, which if we scroll down, 34,000 sold for a price of 400. So you did get a profit if you bought it at least, which I guess is the silver lining to this hat, because it could have failed terribly. It could have been like 50 Robux, which would suck for everyone who purchased it. But at least the people who bought the ugliest item on the entire website didn't have to keep it and then also take a loss on it. But anyway, enough talking about how ugly this item is. Let's go in-game and actually see it, you know, in-game, in 3D and everything. Let's see if the texture issue is just something on the website. But even if the texture issue is just something on the website, it's still a really ugly item. Alright, so we're in game now, and as you can see, I do have some hats on already, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open the Kohl's admin thing, and I'm just going to remove hats. I don't think I have to put my name. Yeah, there we go. So all my hats are gone. This is what a Roblox character with no hats looks like, but I'm pretty sure all of you knew that already. Let's go do hat, me, and then the ID of this hat. Okay, so right off the bat, I think the texture does look a little bit better. It still doesn't change the fact that this is a really ugly item. Like, I don't know, this is really ugly. No, I don't think the texture is any better. Yeah, I still can't read this. What does this say here? What does it say above Wilson? Like, the texture is actually so bad, I can't tell. Is there somewhere with like shade? Maybe it's the sunlight in the game that's making it a little bit harder to read. Let's give this item the best possible chance of being readable. Let's see here. No, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what this word says. I know this says the. This is something. I could see KES maybe. I don't know. I don't know what this would be. And then Wilson, and then National Football League. And then also the logo. I mean, when you're zoomed in, it is still very low quality. But when you zoom out, it's not nearly as bad. And things do get a little bit better in terms of reading. Like, this actually looks a little bit more like National Football League. But for the life of me, I still can't figure out what the something Wilson. I don't know what's up with this. But yeah, this is definitely one of the ugliest Roblox limited hats I think I've ever seen. I really don't think it could get much uglier than this. Like, this is just so bad. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who thinks this though. Is this actually the ugliest hat in your opinion? Let me know down in the comments, because I don't know if this is just me. Maybe someone else has seen an uglier hat, or maybe someone thinks that this item actually looks really cool. Which, I don't know how you would be able to find this item to look cool. But yeah, I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this item down in the comments. I just think it's really ugly. But yeah, that's much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.